Welcome back to the channel and the first ranking video that I have done here on this channel, and this might be the first of many. I've got a lot of ideas of ranking different things from the different places we have traveled to, and this one is going to be the top 5 things that you have to do if you are going to Oktoberfest in Munich. We went in 2022. Oktoberfest 2023 is about a month away, so I'm going to give you the top 5 things that you have to do if you are going to Oktoberfest. And starting off this list, we are going to do an honorable mention first, and that's because this only happens once during Oktoberfest. We actually got to experience it, but not everybody's schedule is going to allow for that, so that's why it's not higher on the list, and that is seeing the opening ceremonies. We actually were there for the opening of Oktoberfest. There is a parade, there's fireworks, everybody cheers when Oktoberfest opens. If you can, see the tapping of the keg. We didn't get to experience that, but that is a neat experience. But again, that only happens once, and you have to be there at the start of Oktoberfest. And that brings us to number 5 on the list. And number 5 is trying a variety of foods. So once you're in Oktoberfest, once you're on the festival grounds, there are food stalls. There's definitely food in the tents. We really like the candied nuts. You can get gigantic pretzels. They just walk around with them on sticks, bratwurst, all the traditional German Bavarian food. You want to make sure you try a variety of the food when you're at Oktoberfest. Number 4 on the list is you want to experience the people. You want to people watch. People are dressed up in their traditional Bavarian costumes, the men and the women. You want to meet different people from all over the world. We met very friendly people from all over, from South America, from all over Europe, some from America as well. Everybody was very, very friendly. It does get a little rowdier as the night kind of goes on, but certainly you want to talk to different people, people watch, check out the different costumes. That is a big one. That's number 4 on the list. So Oktoberfest is basically just a gigantic, a festival on steroids. So if you're in the United States, think of something like a Catholic church festival times 100. So number 3 on the list is going to be try some of those festival games. And we tried a variety. They're not just for kids. We saw adults playing them as well. They do seem to be heavily themed towards shooting, like bow and arrow or pellet gun shooting games. Things that you wouldn't see a lot in the United States, but definitely you want to check out those carnival games if you're going to Oktoberfest. All right, we're up to number 2, and this has to be on the list. You have to do this. This is a mandatory. Number 2 is going to be go in and experience a tent, or 2 or 3 or more if you can. Now, it's said that it is very difficult to get a table inside of a tent, and that can be true based on the times that you go. If you are going on a weekday, it still might be difficult to reserve a table, but you are going to be able to walk in to different tents and just find a table. Maybe you sit with other people. We did this numerous times, but you're going to be able to find a seat. And you just find a seat and you listen to the crowd chant and you participate if you want to, and there's bands going, and you dance if you want to, and you eat, and obviously you drink, but you just experience that atmosphere of being in a tent. If you go to Oktoberfest and you do not go inside of a tent, did you actually really go to Oktoberfest? So in order to beat going to the tents, something has to be pretty special. Number 1 on the list for us is experiencing those rides. These are some of the most incredible rides that we have found, carnival style rides. Again, these are just, carnival style rides, but on steroids. They were absolutely crazy rides. Now, they're not Disney, Universal theme park level rides. They're meant to be moved around. These are actually movable rides, but they have roller coasters. They have haunted houses. They have virtual reality rides. We did all kinds of rides. It is definitely the number 1 thing that we think that you should do if you are going to Oktoberfest. So I hope you enjoyed that top 5 list. Definitely have a great time if you are going to Oktoberfest. And based on how this video does, I may do more top 5s based on our travels. Subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and I will catch everyone in the next one.